Okay, so what's up, guys? Anyway, today we'll be watching season 3B of Attack on Titan. Now, it's been a long time since I watched the last episode, and I think it's one of those, in between episodes, but it was really interesting to see an episode that is actually focused on Mikasa, and I really did love it. But now I'm eager to see what 3B has to provide because the last episode of last season wasn't, action-packed, but it was very insightful. Yeah, yeah, it was insightful, especially based on our characters' dreams and all that. So anyway, let's just watch the first episode of season 3B.
Stalwart pride, in others, newfound hope, and some beat with that first warrior's rage. So, if Walmaria were taken back, what would the people feel then? Would they finally start to believe in mankind?
To be honest, I'll start believing because obviously it seems like actually this time we are not dying. A lot of us are not dying. We are surviving. Therefore, there's high chance, for us to repopulate the planet. Yeah.
Would it be enough to give them faith? If we could reach Walmaria and take it back. Why? What am I scared of? Shit. What if I screw this up because of my nerves? What'll happen?
Calm down, Eren. We need you to be calm, because
The hopes of
I don't know, you won't fail. Well, you might fail, but still.
me. How?
He's overthinking again. I get it, but don't overthink.
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You're shaking. Are you scared? Huh? No! Of course I'm not scared! But look at your hand. It seems like nerves to me. This is just because it's cold out. I was so frightened I couldn't move. Yeah, I was gonna die. Then you came and pulled me out of a Titan's mouth. But how did you do it? Where did you find the strength?
Because he wanted to save you. That's what.
You showed me your parents' book.
Oh, no, I thought, it was because my friend is about to die. I have to save him. Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
My days staring up at the clouds. But then, I heard your story and saw the look in your eyes. They were filled with this amazing dream, like nothing I'd known for myself. That's the day I realized.
World. With that achieved, Shiganshina will be isolated, and we can kill the Titans inside. The enemy will predict this plan and counter it by targeting Eren. But
Eren should be the last, thing. You must kill.
keep their faces covered with hoods.
Must kill the Titans first, or Eren will turn into Titan first. What is the plan here? Welcome back home, Eren.
Don't stop! You get to that outer gate!
Right! Ashes from a kicked-out fire. They're here, and they're close. Bertolt and Reina.
So the commander knew what that was.
House is right around here. We're so close to everything we left behind.
You have to turn. Imagine he buys himself anything, it doesn't turn like the other time, like in the last season. But this time seems it worked. Oh, there you. They're in the walls and they can see it.
Kate, it seemed too easy.
You did it. I saw you. Try to have faith in your own strength.
I'm wondering what Beethoven and the other one is thinking, like, what are they going to do in, like, are they going to destroy it?
All you want, but they can just break them again later. Until we've killed Rhina, Bertolt, and whoever else may be with them, the operation to retake Walmaria won't be over.
That are nearby. I trust you. With that mind of yours, you've saved us from disaster countless times.
Yeah, he is a cop of you. You know that it's like looking at your own child, but you know they're not real child, but they think the way you think.
Find them. As of now, you will obey Armin Arlert's commands. He'll tell you how to proceed.
Imagine that pressure being put on you when the other people are even older than you, but yeah, that's weird.
We searched the wall's perimeter thoroughly!
What are your instructions, Arlert?
We
Calm
sent
down.
one group to each side of the wall. Search the interiors of any buildings near the gate. If you find...
According to the enemy's plan thus far, we simply have to deal with it. In any case, they aren't the only ones who are hiding something.
Oh, what are you hiding? What are they hiding? I'm actually interested in that.
What do I do? Aaron's on his way to seal the inner gate. If the enemy's here, we need to find them before he does it. Why would they have let us plug the outer breach without a... Hold on.
Is he thinking, or is it Titan looking at him in the walls?
Did you find them, Alert? Where? The walls! Everyone scour the walls!
But we already searched all around them.
There isn't anywhere to hide on the walls! Check inside them!
Inside the walls?
Yes. Look for a small cavity that someone could hide out in. It may be covered. How do you know that this exists?
We saw one, a big room.
Damn
This-
it! Do you have any idea what kind of situation we're in? We don't have time to waste on your hunches! But just think about it! The enemy always gets the better of us by using Titan powers in ways we could never have imagined! If we constrain ourselves to normal tactical reasoning, then we'll never be able to gain the upper hand!
You're right, they're in the walls.
That's the signal to halt the mission.
Everyone scatter and stand by on top of the wall!
Understood!
There are times to be strict and times to be flexible. Uphold the principles of your vows. Do what it takes to win. Titans crush us, or bring them crashing down!
Look at how many Titans they are. How are they planning to win this? You know, let's watch the next episode to see how this goes.
The enemy prepared quite the welcome. He's watching their movements for now. Ervin doesn't want to act until he understands their strategy.
Exactly. Kong Titan is just watching. We know that's a human.
That quadruped type has some kind of cargo on its back.
Oh, they start with the little ones, then the big ones goes. And look at that one, it's like pointing out. It's funny.
Multiple 2 to 3 meters approaching!
This is just like the siege of Utgard Castle. They'll start by targeting the horse. Hey, hold on, you two. Hanji could lead both your squads. I'm gonna need you right here, Levi.
So I'll protect the horses instead of Aaron?
That's right. And when the chance arises, you'll strike him down.
Him.
You're
He.
the only soldier I can trust to dispatch the beast.
Oh yeah. Because you know what? I'm one-handed, so I cannot do that anymore. You are the one who's the best fight.
Armored one earlier, but I'll atone for that by taking the Beast Titan's head.
Armin, I have a plan for the armored titan too.
Sir!
We have to win on 2 fronts to secure victory. I can handle one. The other, I'll leave to you and Hanji.
The thinking plan, you know. What about Eren? What he's going to do? He's not going to engage yet until, you know, it's better for him. Is that the plan? Don't know that yet.
There they are, gathered up in one place. I'll kill the horses and make a break for it. That's good enough. Why would he show up when he doesn't have to? They should be painfully aware that abducting him is our main objective. What is he thinking?
Where is he going to? Why is he not going after him?
South and climb over the wall? As a Titan, he could circle around and escape to Trost without a horse. Were that to happen, we'd have no reason to stay here and fight. Even if we scaled the south wall and then transformed. But instead, he transformed right in front of me, in the center of town.
They want me to follow him.
He's a diversion. They're trying to change my target from the horses to Aaron.
That's a real... I think this is the time we actually use his brain. So the first time I think he actually used his brain and he was not attacking.
Time to think, Commander. You clever bastard. Making me get down when I just climbed up.
Might confuse them enough to get them to break ranks. The only question is, can Rhina see that far ahead?
Oh yeah, you can see that far ahead.
Knowing him, he should work it out pretty quickly.
Okay. This is where we'll bring down the armored titan.
Keep the fight away from the walls.
Can Aaron like put those, as power, as power, make like a sword, that would be very vital.
Now.
A little stronger, yeah.
One-on-one, I can win.
So you can do that too.
Combat. And he makes you look downright weak.
This place.
Yeah, Amotet is no longer a match for Aaron.
Home. But then you stole it. We're taking it back, and you can't stop us. Get in our way, and we'll slaughter you all.
I thought the episode was over. I was like, come on, this one felt a little bit short, but we're still going.
Keep moving with the horses. We'll keep the Titans off your backs. Hey, Marlowe. Where do we tie the horses?
We were told to avoid putting all of them in the same place.
Exactly.
Two more small ones coming from the east.
So those are Titans?
Oh yeah, how come we don't know that?
It's Captain Levi. Now's our chance. Hurry! Finish killing the small ones already. Get it done before the Beast Titan moves. And no casualties.
I was about to say, how did he come? How did he, Levi killed it? Then I remember, it's not his blood, it's the Titan's blood, so it can just like smoke away.
Drop like flies. Should have left him up there.
We struggle against the smallest Titans now. The scouts have sacrificed. We never would have made it half this far. When I was a cadet, I told the others about my father's theory.
And they laughed at me.
I told them that once I was a scout, I would prove he was right. But once I actually joined the scouts, I stopped talking about it for some reason. No, there's a chance that I could still reach that cellar. Before I die, I'd like to see it. The truth of our world.
Amotet is no longer standing a chance. It's like it's breaking.
Paying off. These fists are all I need to beat you. When I focus my hardening on one point, it gets stronger.
He did not expect that. This is where, the other Titans, not Titans, I mean, the scouts should join in to try to help.
This is where you know the other Titans, not Titans, I mean, the scouts should join in to try to help.
To touch his leg too, I think he cannot. Wow. You think I'll be down that easily? Nah, not this time.
He needs our help! Not yet! Everything rides on our first attack! We need to wait and trust Eren to give us a good opening.
Like right now. That's what they can do. Nice.
It's powerful, as you can see. Not far from a lightning strike. Hence our calling them Thunder Spears.
Oh yeah, they're indeed.
Are they enough to bring down the armor titan? There's no
We'll
way to be
see.
sure until we try. These can tear and
You're about to find out.
damage against the armor titan. It'll take some extra work.
That's opening now. Now come. Come.
There's something I can handle by myself. Guess it's on to plan B.
Oh, I think this is the surprise Evan was talking about.
Making a move? I knew they'd been gradually surrounding me, but how exactly do they plan to hurt me? I've got hardened blade armor covering every vital point of my body. Their blades can't even scratch it.
We got him! The spears work! The armor on his nape is in splinters now! Whoa, it really worked?
We can actually do some damage! Do it again! You each still have a Thunder Spear! Use them to end this!
Okay, come on, let's see if that will work. What are you hesitating about?
Come on, guys! We said we'd do it if it ever came down to this! So let's go!
Exactly, you know that how many people died because of him, so you need to do it. Doesn't matter if you know him.
No! I don't wanna die!
Too late, my friend. Is he dead? Ah, come on, to be continued, seriously. Do you know, guys, how annoying it is when you're enjoying something, then you are being told, you know what, you have to wait a little bit much longer to see what really happens, you know, like, well, in this case, to be continued. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. I was enjoying this, very, very much enjoying this. And what I'm getting from this episode is that, from these two episodes, is that this season they're trying to do something different from the last episode. Not the last episode, the part one of season three. Part one of season three, as we all know, it was more political involved. To know more about the Titans. We still don't know much about the Titans, but we know a little bit more, especially about the Codex Titan. You know, the Gods Titans, and with somebody who can possess the power of being a God Titan, who can actually, with the more powerful one. So that was like the major thing about the last part one of, you know, season three, and I really did enjoy it for what it was. You know, I'm not really usually a political person who likes, you know, watching political movies, but you know, this is, you know, Attack on Titan, so it is vital to the story. That's why, you know, I stayed in, I tuned in to watch, and I actually did enjoy it more than I enjoy other stuff that involve those kind of stuff, you know. So this indeed, this part B is actually no longer concentrating on that, because that story was, to me, it felt like it was completed. Was Rice, you know, Historia did become the queen. Therefore, there wasn't really like, there isn't really no more like conspiracy theory, or like, okay, who's the person who's on the throne is not really the right king, or this and that and that. You know, we're no longer going to deal with that, because we know the person that is now the queen is, you know, a supporter for what he, you know, the scouts are doing. Is not, is actually the person who is supposed to be the queen, you know. So we don't have to keep on doing anything about that, or, you know, still be in the political part of the side of story, you know, the side story of the political part. Political, yeah, you get what I'm saying. So now we are moving into more of battle things. Now we're killing the Titans beyond the walls, not beyond the walls because we're still in the walls, but still the Titans that don't come from this place and all that. So it's really interesting now because now I'm really getting some of the things that made me enjoy this show from the beginning. That's why this beginning of these two episodes alone, they are really, really elevating me. How I'm thinking of everything that's gonna go down and everything that really happened in these two episodes. It's just amusing. I really was like, oh yeah, this might happen, this might not happen, but at the same time, it's like okay, now, obviously, this episode did not end everything. I think that's one of the things when you're watching Attack on Titan is that you don't expect stuff to end. Don't expect like to give a completion of a story where they kind of complete uh, the story in like an episode, then in another episode they kind of continue another story. Like they do that. It's one story that will be spun across all the episodes, and that's what I'm expecting. Although this part of fighting, I don't think it's gonna to last. It's going to last up to the final episode of season 3, part 2. But I do feel like it's going to play a huge part in where they kind of have to. I know they call him the Beast Titan, but I should call him the Kong Titan. You know what I mean when I say the Kong, because he does look like a Kong. But the Beast Titan, or maybe might just learn to say the Beast, so for less confusion and all that. But yeah, they are now face to face with the Beast Titan, and their plan, the versus the Beast Titan, is very very. I don't know if it's going to work. That's the best way I can say that. I don't know if it's going to work. It might work, it might not work. But the thing is that it's like you're fighting a guy you don't really know their full strength is. All you're doing is just a gamble. You're just hoping that this works because you don't have a choice. You cannot retreat. Therefore, you have to fight. But you know that the enemy I'm fighting is way much stronger than me. And in this case, it's not just about the strong. I know they're not just strong, but they're strong and smart. So they will come up with the plans where everything, if they see something that's like not going according to the plan, they kind of just replan everything. But they're smart enough to do that. Even though I do know that the scouts kind of have an advantage with having two people who are smart and they like they have Smith, then they do have even we kind of seen this like the first two episodes that Amin was actually being given orders by Erevan to actually give orders to our other scouts because Erevan actually trusted Amin to come up with a good plan, and we saw that when Erevan we saw Amin come out with the plan that the Titans they might not be actually hiding in the houses and all that we were searching for. They will be hiding in the walls because they don't expect us to look in the walls because obviously they just don't expect us. And it's because obviously they're smarter than us. They have these kind of moves. They know a little bit much more about themselves and about us. And all this is not that. So obviously they will not think that we will look in the walls. So maybe what we should do is actually look in the walls, especially knowing that the last in the city we actually saw the Titans in the walls. Therefore, there's high chance that these walls there are Titans in them. I kind of said a lot of things that mean the same thing. I know, yeah. So it was really smart of him to think of that, and then they just go ahead and do that. That's how they end up finding that they're actually hiding in the walls. Now the thing is that the other thing that they are at a disadvantage of is that these enemies already know, like they do have this power. I don't know if they do have these weapons, they cargo. Like, what is that for? We don't. Then in this first episode, we haven't seen that cargo being used for anything really. We know that's going to play a part, but we don't know yet when and how what is going to do and what is in that cargo. So this is some of the things that like they are at a disadvantage because they really don't know the planning. They're just speculating that the plan is obviously to capture Eren. That's they know the plan, like everything they are doing, whatever they are going to do is to capture Eren. But how they're going to do it is what they don't know. Therefore, they're at a disadvantage. It's just like playing a game, chess, where you don't really know what the next move the other guy's gonna make. When they do make that move, then you're like, okay, how do I counter this? How am I going to counter this? How am I going to defend this? That's how this is how it's playing out. And this time, it's more of like a feast and it's more interesting like that. But it's just to me that alone, it kind of puts me, being. But it's like a scout where like obviously I'm just watching. Therefore, I don't have to worry about dying and all that. But it's like, am I going to survive this? There's a low chance that we are going to survive this, but we're just gonna do it, because we're the last hope of humanity. But why? We're gonna die, because we are filled with a lot of titans, there are different heights and things that, the best titans, like, we're gonna kill, we're gonna start with the easy ones, the late ones first, we're gonna send these ones, send the big ones, obviously, I'll be the left hand because I'm the strongest and smart one. He obviously he doesn't expect to get into battles, he expects to win. But I know that for sure that he's not going to win because there's a more season, there's like a season, after this one. So obviously, yeah, they didn't win. But obviously, I'm interested in seeing how they did not win. We know, like in the last season, Eren did fight, the Armored Titan. They did not win the fight, he sort of won, by Dragon, but the giant one, I forgot the closer title, they kind of came in and, kind of made that warm out and eat both of them. That was the reason why I didn't win. And this time, it seems like, even though this time Eren is actually more stronger, more powerful because of all the training. Therefore, there's high chances that he was going to win this fight. But his intention wasn't really going to beat down, the Armored Titan. It was more of just doing what he was told, and that was, give us an opening so that we can use these spears against him, so that we can see if we can actually kill him. Now, the way this episode ends is the annoying part because we don't really see if it's going to work. We are in the moment where it's like, it might have worked, it might not have worked, because we saw him saying, I don't want to die yet. So we don't know if he's going to die or not, Then it just ended that way. So I'm really interested in seeing how everything's going to play out after that. So yeah, guys, if you like my reaction to episode 1 and 2 of season 3, part 2 or B, it doesn't matter, something. Make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you really think about this episode. With that being said, we will see you in the next 2 episodes. Goodbye.